How does that water taste, Father dear? Slightly burnt. Right now, I'm in Pompeii, and there's a theater here.
You have a pretty decent view of the station, eh? I've had horse seats.
This is breathtaking. And I learned about the acoustics of the stage and that people still do performances here. It's incredible. They had like water underneath a wooden stage which helped with projection. Doesn't mean you can't still be in your mask for those of you who know what that means. So a quick update. We left Rome a couple days ago. We then explored Naples for 2 days. Kind of dreary when we first got there. A little scary. But then it got really pretty, day 2. Today, we packed up the car, left Naples, and now we're in Pompeii. We're in the Temple of Isis right now, in Pompeii.
So they met here, and they prepared a lot of rites in her honor. Yeah.
We can come back in. It's okay, it's good to come back in.
Oh, I don't know.
We just finished our amazing tour of Pompeii. We went to the 2 theaters, Temple of Isis, the brothel, and then the Forum. It was so fascinating. I learned so much. And now I'm about to walk around Pompeii, just myself and my family. I'm in the public forum, or just the Forum of Pompeii. It is where people would come to do their shopping, their politicking. It was the cultural, economical, and religious center of the city. There are several temples around here. I think there's a temple behind me right now. There's a temple over there, pretty sure. There's a courthouse over there too. You can see behind me, Vesuvius. It's looming. It's gigantic. And it should blow any day now. Yay! How do you feel about being by Vesuvius, which is still an active volcano?
Great!
You heard it from her, folks. She feels great. And it wasn't sarcastic at all.
Please kill me, but the volcano's gonna do the job, so I don't have to.
Well then, that got dark. This is just one of the many, many streets in Pompeii. This one was leading up to the Forum, so a lot of the richer shops here. I learned this from our guide earlier. You can tell which of the storefronts or which of the houses or buildings are stores because there are little grooves in the side that mark out where the doors would be slotted in. So they have these stepping stones across the streets because they couldn't step on the roads because they were all covered in excrement. So they built these little stepping stones so that they could cross the street. It's very clever. Okay, here's actual digging going on. Here's one of the public fountains that people use to drink from, clean their faces, which now function as public fountains still. How does that water taste, Father dear?
Slightly burnt.
Slightly burnt. Got it. Here are some of the stepping stones that I mentioned. They're elevated, and over here, they're in the middle of the road so people can cross. But chariots and things still went down this place, and they could because their wheels were high enough up and far enough apart to not get stuck. Look, I'm touching history. Here I am on one of the other stepping stones. I'm gonna just step down onto the road. That was probably a terrible demonstration, but they're quite high up. There's also this one fountain with a pressure control system above it. It's pretty cool. Right here was one of the stores, and this store is right outside the theater. So before the show, during intermission, possibly after the show, people would go there, buy food and drink. Right now, I'm at the top of the big theater in Pompeii, and I'm gonna show you the seating. And you tell me how many people you think could fit in this theater. Okay, guess how many people could fit in this theater? 5,000. 5,000 people could fit in this theater. Now remember, once I heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such a melodious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars dropped madly from their spheres to hear the sea made music. That very time I saw, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid. A certain aim he took, and loosed his love shaft sparkly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. I saw where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. Fetch me that flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league. That was a demonstration of the acoustics of this theater. If you stand right in the center, your voice just resonates everywhere.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But that, Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all the he to know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring his qualities, things base and vile, with no quantity of love, form and dignity.
We just walked along the streets of Pompeii to the amphitheater, where they would hold gladiatorial matches and whatnot. And now we're about to go into the amphitheater, where I hope I don't get chosen to be in a gladiator match like I was when I went to the Coliseum. That was awkward. This is the entranceway. Have been selected. Aha, here's the champion they've chosen to set against me. I am victorious. We're leaving the amphitheater. There were 2 hallways dedicated to Pink Floyd, one from the concert 10 days ago and one from the 1971 concert in Pompeii. Well, not concert, where they they basically just filmed it. It was like some weird audio experiment. Is this wall? This gorgeous decoration. The thing that I love most is probably the red. It's called like Pompeian red, and it's made with mercury and cinnabar. Look at how vibrant this color is. And as it compared to the yellow, it's like, it's red. That's some nice red. Here we are going to Ischia, and that is going to be lovely. My father used his native language to instruct a German family on how to get into the amphitheater. We're currently walking toward this place where they have like a bunch of plaster casts of the dead bodies from Pompeii. And we didn't know where we were going. We had wandered around for like maybe 5-10 minutes trying to figure out which direction we needed to go to. And my mother was like, enough of that, we're finding a map. So she goes up to this couple sitting on the side of one of the buildings. And she says, Scusi, trying to ask, do you have a map in Italian? Which is a language she barely knows. Then the couple, they look a little nervous, and they ask her, Français? And my mother's eyes light up, and she starts speaking to them in rapid French, because she can actually speak French well. And then we got a map, and now we're walking to where the plaster casts are.